about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Tana and I am a busy working mom to 2 little ones. Tell me below in the comments, how often do you clean out your fridge? Hello, welcome to my very messy house. Today I have a big goal. So my goal today is to clean out the refrigerator. We are going to be going out of town for a little bit and I feel like this is just a really great time to try to clean out the fridge. Not only am I trying to eat up what we have and not go to the grocery store this week, but I just would love the idea of coming back to a nice organized refrigerator with all of my new organizers in place. And so today, that is what we're going to tackle. I have baby boy here with me. Hopefully he'll be good so I can try to get a little bit done. I don't have a lot of time. I have to take the dog to the vet in an hour. So I'm gonna get started. We'll do a little bit. I'll probably take the dog to the vet. I'll come back and I'll keep going. Before I get too far along, I thought I'd just give you a state of the refrigerator currently. This is the real deal, y'all. This is a look inside my life. This is my refrigerator. So the top shelf, I usually use it for leftovers or things that we need to eat up. Like these are some eggs that I prepped on Sunday. I always prep a bunch of eggs on Sunday and then we use them at breakfast time. I peeled an egg this morning and look at that, I didn't even throw it out yet. That is real life. I was in a rush. I needed to get on the phone. I had a call. We got some beef stew, some spaghetti. I've been using this the last couple of weeks to make my baby's formula. He goes to daycare and I send formula and then I just nurse him when he's home now because he's almost 11 months old. This thing is really great, guys. It was like 10 bucks. If you are using formula, get one of these because it makes it really easy to mix and you can leave it in your fridge. Anywho, this is all the stuff I got in here. I got some other stuff I gotta eat up. I'm marinating some chicken. I'm gonna try to get this all organized. Biggest complaint about this refrigerator is the way that it's organized. Personally, I don't think this is the best use of space, this door, and I wish I could have a refrigerator that 2 sides open and it had the freezer on the bottom and the freezer. Look, I labeled the ice cream. Guys, my husband bought this thing of ice cream last week. It's empty, so I labeled it. I said, no more for you. I get the little bit that's left. I haven't even had any yet. I've started to organize. You can see I bought these in 2020, but I gotta get it better organized. Are you done with your bottle? Yeah? Okay. Does anyone else feel like all they ever do is clean trays? Or is that just me? Okay, the reality's setting in that I can't do this project right now. I have to leave to take the dog to the vet in like 20 minutes. And there's no way that I'm gonna do this in 20 minutes. I just spent a bunch of time getting the kids things. I don't know. What am I gonna do now, guys? Should I take stuff off my Christmas tree? Should I do more dishes? Should I take a nap? I wish that last one was an option. Do you guys ever have that day where all you want to do is take a nap? I know you do. Tell me in the comments below. All right, we'll do this project tonight. You'll see me. Same outfit, same kitchen, different time.
About to see the world in action, what we can be.
Oh my gosh. I found a whole thing of hummus. I didn't even know we had this.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
As you can see, the fridge really needs a clean. It's been under some abuse. I got some just smudge, some yuckiness down here. I mean, guys, that's disgusting. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, and I definitely need to do this before we go out of town. I just want to make sure that I'm coming back to not only a clean fridge, but an organized fridge. I'm gonna wash all these drawers, so let's get to it. And I think that this job needs something pretty intense, so I'm gonna use Mr. Clean. Woo, aren't these fun?
This is what we waited for.
I'm just wiping this down with some Mr. Clean and water to just get a lot of the like caked on gunk off. And then I'm actually gonna take all these shelves out and wash them soap and water as well. Okay, I took all the drawers out and all the shelving so that I can really get at this grime. It's disgusting when you actually take the drawers out. Do you see what I'm talking about? What was under there? I mean, how often do you really lift that whole back piece up? I mean, I don't lift it up that often. I mean, that's gross. Now I'm just going in with some Dawn dish soap to really clean it up. By the way, did I mention this needs to be an express clean? It's 8:45 p.m. I need to get this done fast. I'm exhausted and I want to go to bed by 10:30. Let's see if I can make this happen. I'm getting out all that debris just by rinsing, and then I'm just stopping the water using this towel.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down, close my eyes, take me for a ride. Got to be you.
Better. Sorry if the picture quality is not as good. My camera battery died and I can't stop because, you know, I have a lot to do and very little time. As a working mom, I often have to do this stuff during the work week after dark, and that is what is happening today. So at least I have these cleaned off now. I'm going to start putting all of this stuff back into the refrigerator, but I'm gonna go and look at all the dates and decide if there's anything that we can get rid of, what we might be able to use up before we go away this weekend. And I still have this whole door I have to go through. So I might purge this because it's been in my refrigerator since before March of last year. Like back when I would have invited someone over to my house and offered them one of these. And before March of last year, I was pregnant, so I definitely wasn't drinking these. And my husband doesn't like fruit, and this is clementine, so I'm thinking it's time for this to go. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Baby, you light me up. I just can't get enough, 'cause I need your fire. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your Phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. So come on and rise. I thought this would be good to grab because our produce tends to be overflowing. Like we can't fit it all in the bottom two drawers just because we do eat a lot of fresh produce, especially the kids eat a lot of fruit. So I thought I would grab 2 of these. I got those, and then I found these at TJ Maxx. These were $2.99 a piece, which is a great deal. If I were to have bought these at Container Store or somewhere like that, they would have been like $9.99 a piece. But I already have a few of these, so I just grabbed 3 more. That's all they had in the store actually. And I wanted to just be able to see, you know, what was in there. I also grabbed this at Target, and this is a fridge turntable, and I thought this might help with our condiment problem. I feel like we will oftentimes open up new condiments because we don't realize what we have because we just can't see it. It's like a big black hole. And I also have a, it almost fell. Guys, I'm all over the place. I'm a hot mess, but I have it together. See, that's what this channel is about, Boardroom to Bounce House. It's like I have it together and then I don't always have it together. And if you like that, if you like not knowing what's gonna happen and you just never know, am I gonna have it together or am I gonna be a hot mess? Then you should definitely hit the red subscribe button, because if you don't, you will be missing out. Last week, I had this crazy thing happen with our plumbing. I did this whole Instagram story about it. People seemed to think it was hilarious. So maybe go follow me over there on Instagram, but just enjoy the weird things that happen to me, because sometimes I feel like they must be happening to me so I can provide someone else with entertainment value. Also, this is a very important question. If you've watched the video this far, thank you so much for watching thus far, but I have a very important question for you. Do you think it is acceptable to call this appliance a refrigerator? I'll say it again, refrigerator. Not fridge, not refrigerator, but refrigerator. If you think it is acceptable to call this appliance a refrigerator, then we're friends. My husband thinks it is extremely weird. He makes fun of me all the time for some of the weird sayings that I have, but to me, this is a refrigerator. I don't see the problem. It's a shortened version of refrigerator. Anyway, back to the task at hand. These produce bins, I think they're gonna be great. The lid lifts off. They have this little bottom piece that comes out, so you could like put a paper towel or something under that if you wanted to, depending on what kind of produce you have in here. But I think that this is gonna be good because it's like giving you more space from just these 2 drawers. So now that I see how tall these are, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the other shelf here. That hopefully will give me a lot more room to put larger things like maybe milk and all of our leftovers. Normally we keep our leftovers on the top shelf, but we'll try. We'll do an adjustment and see if maybe the leftovers in the middle shelf works better for us. That way we can keep like a lot of these types of things up here. I now have a lot more space in the door where maybe I can put like some of these bigger bulk items. I know a lot of people like to put their milk in the door, but you actually are putting your milk in the warmer part of the fridge if you do that, and the milk will go bad quicker. So I really like to have the milk as far back as possible. This is also a relatively small compartment, which I haven't cleaned this out yet. Ooh, chocolate. Yummy. Why is that in there? I will be eating that in a little bit. So I guess the milk would fit here, and like in theory that seems great because then it's right there and you can grab it. But this isn't the coldest part, but it's okay to put, I think, like coffee creamer there because we go through that quick enough. Other things, you know, maybe even almond milk because it lasts a lot longer. I might have to get another one of these. This is so great. Like if I had a second one right there, because this helps me with my whole depth issue in this fridge. I can actually see now, like, okay, where's the mayonnaise? Oh, there's the mayonnaise. So I might need another one of those for right here. Okay, so I have to clean off the whole front of the fridge, but here it is now. I think it looks a lot better. You know, it's really late. Just turned 10:47. I'm not in bed. I had wanted to be in bed at 10:30 and that didn't happen tonight because I was working on this fridge. Let me just tell you how it's organized now so that I can go to bed. So I moved all of our leftovers from the top shelf to the middle shelf. We'll see how that works out. I'm not sure if my husband's gonna like it, but basically I just, you know, was trying to make it so that these condiments and sauces were more visually accessible, and maybe we'll actually use them and eat them if we look at them every time we open the fridge. And if we're finding that we're not using them, I'm going to toss them because I am not holding on to stuff this year that is not sparking joy and is not productive. So I got rid of a lot over here. That's actually twice as much as I already put in the trash. But this is what I kept, and we'll see what we use. This was from dinner tonight. This is some leftover tomato soup. I'll have it for lunch tomorrow. This is some coffee. We have our yogurts here. We have these 2 huge things of juice that we need to drink. This one's open, but like my son didn't like it, so I really need to start drinking carrot juice this week. And then we have our lovely little rotational thing back here. I really do like this. It takes up a lot of space, so I'm not sure if it's gonna end up being the right thing. But like now, at least I won't knock things over when I reach back to get the salsa or the mayonnaise. So we'll see how that works out. And then on this shelf, like I said, I have all of our leftovers from like tonight's dinner. There's some oranges here. This is actually sliced carrots that I sliced at the beginning of every week. This is my baby's lunch for school tomorrow. And then I just have the 2 produce containers with lemons and oranges, and then my hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. I have all the meat here, so I like that I can now pull this right out and just take this, put it on the counter. When I take things out of the freezer, I can put it in here. That way I'm not putting a plate in the refrigerator, but like if it leaks, I can wash this. So this is probably like the best thing I did, I think. And this is just some chicken I'm marinating and some salmon for later in the week. And then I put the milk back there, and this is just my toddler's lunch for tomorrow. So that'll be gone in the morning. And then down here, this is kind of a wasted space, and I'm not sure my husband's gonna like this, so we'll have to see how this works out. If it's not working, I may just need to flip-flop these 2. But basically, I purged a lot of cheese. The eggs are down here. I kind of like that they're protected. We normally have 2 huge things of Costco eggs at a time. These big Kirkland packs, we just used one up. So normally, like, there would be 2 here, so maybe it will work well. I don't know, we'll have to see. And then down here is just like things we don't really use that often, like bouillon, and I had 2 of these fig butters open. These fig butters are delicious, but I don't need 2, so I went ahead and threw one out, and just, you know, various things. So I just like that I can pull this out and actually get to things now, because this fridge is so deep, it's hard to get to things. And then, of course, I have my produce, and then here we just have some grapes we need to eat up, and some spinach that I got today. Side door here, we have our butter. Kerrygold butter is like my fave butter. I wish it wasn't so expensive, but it's so good. If you've never had this butter, you definitely need to try it. It's delicious. You can get it at Costco. That's where I like to get it because it's the best price. I had these little Siggy's Kids for lunches this week. We'll use those up. And then I put the drinks here. We don't really have that many. We actually don't even have any beer in our fridge right now. This is a cider. I don't really like cider. Maybe my husband will drink it. We'll see. I'll have to ask him about it. But we really love sparkling water. We have a SodaStream, but it just takes up so much counter space. So we tucked it away, and we've just been drinking these lately. And then we have some coconut water. My toddler's obsessed with coconut water. Then down here, I just have like my large jars, and like the applesauce is a good example. Like I reach for this a lot because the kids really like applesauce, but when it was way in the depths of the fridge, it was so hard to get to. So now it's here. It can be in the door. It's not that big of a deal if it doesn't say super, super cold. Some sour cream here, and then down here just like some larger items. We use this ranch nonstop. Gosh, toddlers and their vegetables, but then if you put ranch on it, they'll eat it. So whatever, I gave in. I feed him ranch. And here we have some celery that was looking a little sad, so I'm trying to revive it. If you've never done this trick, just trim your celery, trim the top, trim the bottom, put it in some water, and it will come back. It's getting nice and firm now. I had this kombucha. Hello, I bought this kombucha like so long ago, and I didn't even know I had it because it was way in the depths of my fridge. Couldn't find it. So I'm going to be drinking this tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited about. It's right here that I can see it quickly. Coffee creamer, use that every day. Almond milk, leftover coffee like I talked about before, and then some delicious Wegmans Speedy Marinade. If you've never had this, you need to go to your nearest Wegmans and buy it. It is the best marinade. And you know what? I wanted to marinate my chicken in this today, and I thought I was completely out of it. And I have a decent amount left. And I didn't even know because it was in the way back of my fridge. So I'll be using that real soon. And then up here is just where I keep the kids' vitamins, and like I reach for the jelly all the time because I make so many PBJs for my son. I like to buy this organic super fruit blend from Thrive Market, and then just some like probiotics. So that is the tour of the fridge. I hope you enjoyed seeing me scrub away, It's looking pretty organized. You know, I thought we didn't really have much food because I've been trying to eat up stuff so that we can have an empty fridge when we leave. And now that I've rearranged it, I'm realizing how much stuff we have in here. I'm really thankful that I didn't do a full grocery shop this week. All I did was pick up some vegetables and a half gallon of milk. That is all for tonight. I am closing the fridge. I was planning to clean up this entire counter. I was also planning to scrub the entire front of the fridge. But you know what, people? It's 11 p.m. So this mama is going to sleep. It can wait. I will do the rest tomorrow. I'm kind of whispering because it is late. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps me know what kind of videos you like and what kind of videos I should keep making. And I will see you on Sunday for my next video. Bye, friends.